Aries, what's up, Aries? It's your girl Jupiter here, bringing you your update on the month of March. It's been a while, yes. It's been too long. So, you guys, I hope everybody is well. Hope everybody is being the positive affirmations that they want to see in their life every day. You guys that are new here with me, I use Pandora Radio randomly selected songs to help me deliver the messages intuitively. And also, take what resonates, leave the rest, leave it all, use for entertainment purposes, live your life. I will be using Black Moon astrology cards today and Cartomancy. I've already shuffled, I've already pulled the card, and I will be using the book as well on the Black Moon astrology cards. You guys pulled the number 10, Neptune Sacrifice. It's a card of Neptune, and it represents sacrifice. There's a quote that comes with each card. So this quote says, "The whole idea of compassion is based on a keen awareness of the interdependence of all these living beings, which are all part of one another and all involved in one another." A quote by Thomas Merton. We got a Gold Link crew is on. Loving the crew. um, this card, you guys, talks about being directed in a direction, in an area that you are unfamiliar with. You don't know a lot about the direction that you're headed to, and it's kind of calling on you to surrender yourself from worrying and being just unsure about your steps into the future. Like, release that, surrender to yourself, let go of the whole time perception and surrender to the knowing that you have deep inside of you that knows that you're for greatness. You're a good person. You're a loving spirit. Like, you're good. Someone may be having little issues where they're just kind of questioning their integrity, or just questioning where they are in their life, and it's kind of just letting you know, like, you're right where you're supposed to be, and let your guards down to accept what's coming into you, or accept what you're going through, so you can kind of ride the waves a little bit easier than just like worrying about it. Because if you worry too hard, there's self-destructiveness and self-sabotage that you will have to fight against from yourself. Like, you would be doing that yourself. So you definitely don't want to self-sabotage any dreams, any goals, any aspirations that you have coming your way. Stay positive, stay enlightened, stay on the ultralight beam, you know what I'm saying? Ride that bitch like you ride in the world in reverse cowgirl, reverse I can't say reverse cowboy, but ride that motherfucker. Do your thing, do your duty. Um you could be really trying to get in touch with your poetic side, like your artsy side, the part of you that loves, enjoys music and art and kinship, being around people. You could be a spoken word artist. You could like spoken word artists, poetry. You could enjoy going to different poetry slams or different events where people are able to, speak their mind and snap their fingers type shit. You really like peaceful little environments. And that may be where you need to kind of go to remember that side of yourself that enjoys that, and go to that, and maybe bring yourself to a peaceful, maybe that's surrendering to yourself. Maybe that'll bring you on a more peaceful playing field where you can kind of move better, just you feel better about yourself. You might be dealing with a situation that could be a little unclear to you. It could have to do with finances or matters of the heart, where it's like something's just unclear. Something just, you don't really know the reason behind why somebody is making the decisions that they're making. Maybe, say, you could be, um, you could be in a job situation where you feel that somebody could be using some type of trickery or something to put you in a lesser position, but that's all part of you kind of, that's one of those moments where you kind of got to let go and let God and allow what will be and just prepare yourself, because what's going to happen is happening. It's like falling from something. You're going to hit the ground. You're going to come to, like, gravity, a gravity pull, and you're going to hit something at some point. I mean, I guess that's a terrible metaphor for it, but my point is, all you can do is mentally prepare yourself for the hit or the fall. You can't really, like, plan for what you're gonna do or lead, the next day. I mean, shit, you can't really plan for, okay, I'm gonna pull this parachute out. Oh shit, I don't have one. It's like you can't think about stuff like that. You just have to prepare yourself mentally and emotionally and physically for what's happening that you may or may not have control over. You just have to see what what type of control you have. You just have to know that what control you have is what you have. You can't really go outside of that until it's time, until that moment happens where you gain more control to be able to control your situation or feel that you have a better control. Or maybe you need to release control. Maybe this is an exercise of releasing control. But this is just how you're feeling. Like, there could be just someone around you, period, that's with the fuckery, like trying to play emotional head games. This could be a person, like a relationship type of person who you were in a relationship with or involved with. Maybe this is a nasty little breakup situation where motherfuckers is at differences and they at each other's throat, and there's trickery and there's bitches playing on your phone, or people riding past your house, or just some bullshit where you just feel like somebody's fucking with me. Like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you, but like, somebody's fucking with me, or this energy is fucking with me. Like, you just feel that trickster vibe of somebody trying to play emotional head games, and you could be playing them with yourself, because once again, this Neptune, the sacrifice card, represents self-destructive patterns and self-sabotage. So you could be actually doing this to yourself. So the one thing that you could do to kind of ground yourself and bring yourself back to a better position in your headspace is doing the things that you enjoy. So if you enjoy being an artist or going to look at other artists, definitely go out there and do it. Use your imagination, escape from your problems, escape from the problem in your mind that you have no control over. Um, you could be dealing with a lot of just communications that you really don't want to deal with. People that you feel like may have ghosted you, or people that you may have ghosted out of your life. You might have just been doing a cleanse on people, on different energies, and you just trying to picture yourself on a higher realm. You're trying to picture yourself in a higher position, trying to be inspired by the things that are beautiful around you. Once again, artistry, things that have beauty, things that have creativity in them. Um, I feel like if you wander on the situation, like if you think about the situation too hard and just focus on it for too long, it'll cause too much confusion. I feel like you should trust your instinct. If you feel that somebody has ill intent towards you, you should trust that first instinct to protect yourself and to not put yourself further in a position to be either used or abused in any type of physical or mental way. And that could be anybody that you're dealing with, even if it's a job setting or a family setting. Um, if you know there's somebody that has the energy of just trying to antagonize or just trying to put you in that headspace that they're in, like misery love company bullshit, you definitely want to step out, step back. Maybe your usual fiery energy, or that Aries, that Ram energy, might be wanting to knock a bitch head off, or slide a nigga real quick. But you're being called and asked to step away from that, because those diving into that type of energy is those destructive, self-destructive patterns that you're being asked to stay away from. I feel like you've worked hard to eliminate certain people out of your life, and this is something that you just need to continue to work hard at, because there's always that energy that wants to test you and see if you got it right, if you're going to make the right decision this time. I pulled in Cartomancy, I pulled the Jack of Diamonds, the Ten of Hearts, and the King of Hearts. So with the Jack of Diamonds, once again, this energy of somebody, like, a previous relationship, or some energy that you left behind that could come off immature, or that was immature in the past, or you just know to be an immature energy that's here to fuck with you type shit, is wants to come in and speak to you, share some news with you. I feel like this is a luring effect, because of with the Neptune card talking about basically secret enemies, like people who are there to kind of fuck with you and kind of pull your strings. I feel like this is a baiting card of, like, this Jack of Diamonds is coming in on some fugazi fucked up little, like, oh, look what I got, and let's go kick it and smoke or drink or whatever lower vibrational shit that you may have done with them in the past, that you're over that, you're done with that, you don't want to do that no more. But I feel like that energy is kind of lingering around you, that's not really healed. With the Ten of Hearts, you're protecting yourself. You are protecting yourself and guarding yourself against the unknown, and in a way it's working for you. You are guarding yourself, you guarding your gates, so to speak. But at the same time, it's like you're doing it to the right things. You got to have that balance of that proportion. So just as long as you don't backtrack, I believe that's balance, because I believe that you have this love for yourself. This Ten of Hearts is for yourself. It's not necessarily the love that somebody else has for you, or they want to be with you, or nothing like that. I feel like there might be an energy that comes in like that, but it's all lies. It's all games. It's head games. Like, somebody is trying to fuck with you for whatever personal gain they feel like they can get from it. They're just still trying to find a way to slide in and sabotage your shit. Even if it's just pushing you over the edge for you to self-sabotage yourself, they've done their job. This person has completed and done their job. I feel like with the King of Hearts, it's usually, a person, it's usually representing a person, actual energy, that father figure type energy, that loving type masculine energy that wants to nurture you, or be your protector, be there to help you. You could have somebody in your corner that feels like they're your shield. They feel like they're here to protect you, and just make sure nobody fuck with you. And it would match the energy of having a lot of people. Like, if you have a lot of people in your life that just kind of are at odds with you, or just don't like how you move, and it's like, it's my life. How you ain't gonna like how I move, and it's my motherfucking life. And you could be feeling like that, of just like, the world is against you, or there's a lot of people, a lot of different aspects against you. But this person, this King of Hearts energy, is kind of there to let you know, like, you're not alone. I'm here with you. I'm gonna ride this shit out with you. I love you, or I'm gonna protect you. And it could be a father. It could be a big brother type of energy. It could be any type of energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. But if it is romantic, it could be somebody that's been on the sidelines, that's been waiting for a piece of your time, for you to notice them in that light and see them in that way. The song ending this read, you guys, is What's Good by Party Next Door. So yeah. Hey. It's all for you. I just can't help it. Look. Somebody feel like your loving is good. You got that good loving. But yeah, this could be that energy of somebody just, I feel like if anything, if you could be possibly dealing with two men. It could be an earth sign here, it could be a water sign here, or that could be your energy. But there's this, I don't want to say that the jack is now the king. I don't want to feel like that energy that's coming back to fuck with your head is your king, because it's not. So for the people that feel like, oh, this person has changed and they're trying to, show me that king light in them, I don't feel like that's what it is, because with the 10 on this black moon astrology, the Neptune, it kind of comes off like a warning of just knowing, like, you're in the vulnerables. You could be in a vulnerable place where you could be acceptable to becoming, jumping back on that hamster wheel or some bullshit. So it's asking you to really, like, be careful and think about your actions of making sure they stay on a higher level, like you're vibrating higher than usual. um It'll all work out. It'll all work itself out. And don't try to put too much control to anything, and trust your instinct. Trust that voice inside of you, that feeling inside of you that says this person is not the right situation for me, no matter how much of a they want to come back and share their world with you, or have you share your world with them, however the fuck. But yeah, you guys, hop in them comments. Let me know if this resonates. Like, share, subscribe, you guys, and I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.